Welcome to the IOH Radio Show Memorial Day Weekend Special, man. Ellis, I heard you were a vet. Give me some love. What'd you do?
I was in the Marine Corps. I was stationed in North Carolina. Did 2 tours in Iraq. One in Haiti.
Ooh, Haiti. Oof.
Yeah, actually, Haiti wasn't too bad. There was a lot of naked women doing, taking showers and stuff like that. So it was kind of cool.
Well, that's a Benny. So, were you in Fallujah, Iraq? Where were you at?
I was all over. We went there for the initial invasion. So, we were in Fallujah, Baghdad, Turkut, all over the country. We just kind of went through it with everybody else. So, because our unit's so mobile, right, that all the other units, we attached to different units at different times for different missions and stuff like that. So that was with 2nd LAR, which is a light armor vehicle.
Correct. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
During the Gulf, I originally was I got transferred to Germany to Fort Hood, and then from Fort Hood they sent us over to the Gulf. But my unit in Germany was actually attached. The Tiger Brigade was actually attached to the Marines.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah, those guys, they fought well. They saw a lot of action, the Tiger Brigade and the Marines, and shout out to those guys too. Man, thank you for your time, Ellis. Oh,
I appreciate it.
So the rumor is that the Avalanche is not going to make the playoffs. Would you like to address that issue?
Not going to make the playoffs? Are you kidding me?
That's what Big Pete's saying from Detroit. I don't want to spread any rumors.
Oh, man, I'm going to have a talk with Big Pete.
Fair enough.
Now, our record doesn't reflect the skill level that we have on our team. We started off the season kind of weak. We did some trades, made some moves, got some new management in there, and the team's playing a lot better together.
Right.
They're building up better chemistry, and we're starting to win more games more frequently. We still got a lot of work to do, but we're working on it.
Excellent.
We did beat Anaheim.
Uh-oh. So you're saying there's a chance, Ellis. That's what I'm
saying. There's a chance.
I got you on record now. I got you on record here. I hope you do make it. I really do, because change of management, and we talked about that. Carney and I also talked about in the previous segment, is that, man, it takes a lot. Once your management's gone, the owner's gone, and you have to get rid of all those hockey divas out of your squad and get some new guys that are coming in. But if you guys can do it, I would love for you guys to make the playoffs and make Big Pete eat crow. I would love to see that.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm going to send him a message a little bit later on Xbox Live to say hi.
Tell you want him on the radio show to explain himself next week about
absolutely. I'm hurt. My feelings are hurt.
You're wounded, sir. Wounded.
Yeah. I need a Purple Heart for this.
Yeah. Well, oh man, they're giving them out like candy, like Skittles nowadays. Yeah. Ellis, thank you for your time, man. Take care, sir.
You too, bud. Take care.
All right, Carney, that's a great breakdown of the Central Division. Let's move on to the Pacific Division. Talk to me. Who do you think is going to be making the playoff push?
In the Pacific?
Correct.
I have the Kings.
Of course.
Anaheim.
Okay.
In San Jose, I have a full California.
You going for the full California lineup?
I got the full California lineup battling it out.
Okay.
The Kings. I don't even know where to start with the Kings. I know their owner's Kopi. I know they got hockey gods over there. But other than that, I have no idea who their skaters are. All I can really say is invasion of the LG. These guys came out of nowhere, with the exception of a couple names who they just recently got.
Right.
CJC Cobra's tearing it up in that over there. I don't know how he does it, other than the fact that he's just got really good skaters around him.
Good job. Well, hey, I think it's probably both, right? You give a goalie just an average or above average D, man, and they can do wonders, right? Plus he's not a bad goalie by himself, so I think they're really doing well in the Kings. Hockey Gods, he's supposed to shot me an email and talk to me, but he forgot. He hits me up all week, tracks me down, stalks me. I'm like, yeah, dude, come on, we'll hook you up, man. No love. Yes, Hockey Gods, I'm talking to you. But he did send in, and he said he liked the show, and I have to say that the Kings are looking really strong in that division. But I don't think, when it comes to playoff time, it's a little different, right? You got to run 2 lines, right? You can't run all your starters, so it might be a little different. I'm not saying that the Kings won't make it. I'm just saying they are a powerhouse, and everybody wants to knock them off. So, but good job, by the way, dudes. Good job. Who else you got? The Sharks, man. What do you think?
The Sharks. The Sharks were a tough one for me to put in there.
Yeah.
Good management. They got Burns, Sparkplug, Pink Dolphin.
Yeah.
It's But their goalie, I don't know who their goalie is. It seems like their goalie is a toss-up week to week.
Well, the Sharks were 7-2-1 last week. So, and they're saying that Burns is actually. This is a shout out from Burns to Hockey Gods. He says he's coming for L.A. I mean, I'm not trying to stir the pot, but that's what has been said. I got documentation, and I would love to see an upset.
The only problem I have with that statement is, hey, the Penguins beat you this week, bud.
Oh shit! How about Vancouver? What is up with those boys?
I haven't done much research on Vancouver. We've played against them. They got Manship over there as the owner.
Okay.
Trust D. Yurch.
D. Yurch is nasty hitter. He's a goon. He is good. You know what? I don't know what his penalty minutes is, but I think his penalty minutes are relatively low. And he I'm talking like over 150 hits easily already. So watch out, dudes. He'll put you on your ass on the ice.
Yeah, but then again, they've lost a few players recently.
Yeah.
And they started out hot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're a tough team to play against still, but with those losses, can they maintain it? And
right.
I don't know. I don't see the names on that roster saying to me they're going to make that push all the way to the end as of right now.
All right, Canucks. The challenge has been the gauntlet's been thrown, man. Turn it around. I think you guys can do it. Talk to me about Phoenix, man.
Phoenix. I hate playing against Phoenix. I hate playing against Phoenix. These guys, they move the puck better than most teams that I've faced. They move the puck, and it's fast.
Right.
James Neal over there running the show. Goaltender that we got rid of out of Pittsburgh in Rath, and he's doing phenomenal over there. Defense, and they got the full package.
Last week I heard some guys wanted to get off that team, but I think that's a good squad. I think I even Pandora gave him a shout out last week, so that team definitely has potential, man. I think they could do it. Actually, I really do.
I think they've got a ton of potential. I know they just lost their GM and AGM.
Correct. And Neil took it right.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, it sucks for a team, but then again, I don't know what was going on over there.
Correct.
They could have been the problem. They could have been the solution. Either way, they're gone, and that team still has a serious chance.
Good deal. Excellent. Calgary. Dun, dun, dun.
Calgary.
Yeah?
Calgary.
Nothing?
I tell you what.
Did you get what? I think no.
Give them points for trying.
Oh,
that's all I'm going to say about Calgary. Give them points for trying.
Okay.
Who's on their team? I don't know. Hooked, Stainless, Brandon. Okay, that's the ownership.
Coffee.
Paul Coffey.
No.
No. He's not there. I mean, they got Slow Decay, Big Papa, Fournier, Calgary Hitman.
Slow Decay is decent, man.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
But where's the supporting cast?
Brandon? No.
Need the supporting cast.
Yeah.
I don't see the supporting cast there. Like you're saying, you come playoff time, you have to run two lines.
No love for Big Papa?
You have to run two lines in the playoffs, and I do not see more than 3/4 of a line on that team currently.
Solid first line for sure. Second line, it could be questionable. Didn't say it was suspect. Just said it was questionable.
Still love you guys. Good work out there.
I hope they can turn it around, man. It's still up for grabs. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, what about the Ducks?
The Ducks. Man, what a story with the Ducks. I mean,
So the Ducks, you were talking about Bill, the owner? Go ahead, Carney. What was that? I'm sorry.
To still be able to run a team and maintain a fantasy league while going through what he's been through these last couple of years, seasons.
Correct.
It speaks a lot to a guy's character, and I think that's why they are as good as they are out there in Anaheim. He still maintains a presence on his team. He still picks up good guys. He's still finding players that can skate multiple positions, so he's not really ever hurting on a spot. I don't see a goaltender over there right now.
He's also he had to step down from the league official, and he's also, added to the rules and writing all that stuff. He has done a lot of work for the league too, and I'm the prayers. I hope everything's going well for him.
And Bill is off the bet.
I believe Bill's a veteran too, is he?
He is a vet.
Yes, he is.
So, I mean, a lot to be said on what's going on in Anaheim. They got a lot of names. You got Barrett 50 Cal.
I like Barrett 50 Cal. Shout out to Barrett 50 Cal. He's doing well,
putting
man.
up some points over there. Paul Coffey in there in the defense. They got a couple new names. They got Forrest Mayhem this week. Kind of picked him up out of nowhere. I've played with him. I've seen him. He's a decent player, and they'll probably do well with him, especially there in Anaheim where they do move the puck. And it's hard to get goals against him.
Yep, I'm rooting for him. I am rooting for him. And last but certainly not least is Edmonton. They had some serious issues with management changes and everything, but I have to say, this is a team I'm really rooting for because they turn it around. They got some good acquisitions, and I'm rooting for you guys, man. What do you think, Arnie?
I think, biggest move of the year so far as defenses goes, Sir Mike Knight for Pig Farm.
Oh, wow, yeah.
What are you gaining, what are you losing there? I mean, Pig Farm's a big, heavy hitter. He knows what to do with the puck. He's patient. And they got rid of Sir Mike Knight for Pig Farm.
Right.
And he went off to, I believe, Washington.
Correct.
So they got a lot of good players in Edmonton. Management, they've been shaky since the start of the season. Don't know what's going on over there. Maybe a bunch of new guys coming into the league. Right. It's hard to control people.
Right.
And it's really hard to control people when you're dealing with fake money.
And that is a lesson for owners when they do their Scotty lobbies for future seasons. Dudes that play in other LGs, right? And I'm not knocking it. We talked about this last week with Dave also. It's just, and this league is so competitive. I mean, with all the games, 10 games a week, and practice and all that, I mean, there's enough hockey just for this league alone, IOHL. I mean, I sincerely believe that, you know what I mean? To get other games in other times, if I'm an owner, I'm really going to be if I have an average guy that can make it, 5 nights a week, practices, I'm taking him. I'm taking him over a skillful player, man, because those guys are divas. There's so much divas. It's like, I got to accommodate you. No, you need to accommodate me. So I'll tell you, if I was an owner, if I had to do it all over again, and I was doing Scotty lobbies, I will tell you exactly how, that's who I'm looking for first. Get my solid 12 that's going to be there on a regular basis, and then I can pick up some superstars. Sure, maybe put them in the lines, man, but that just drives me crazy. That's a side note. But go ahead, Edmonton, please. What were you saying?
I was just saying, they've had a tough time with their management and the skaters. It's the partition between management and skaters is so fine. It's minuscule. I mean, everybody's playing for fake money.
Right.
Everybody's playing in a fake league.
Well, it's a pride thing, right? I mean, and
it really boils down to this is a simulation league that we all have decided to partake in.
Right.
And, it's not going to be fair for everybody. Some guys are going to get more time than others on the ice.
Correct.
Some guys are going to get offered more money, more trades, and more positions than other guys.
Correct.
Skill level's not there yet. Doesn't mean you can't be. It's just you're going to have to put your time in. And that's a lot of players, a lot of new guys coming to the league don't understand that we still want to win. This might be a fun, fictitious league, but the management, the commissioners, everybody involved is putting in so much time behind the scenes that the normal skater doesn't truly see.
Right.
It takes anywhere between a half hour to an hour to just do lines every week. And that's the basic part of the league. It's just doing lines. Then you got the conversations you have to have afterwards, who to move where and what to do. So it's tough. And I think that's been exemplified in Edmonton.
Well, how about when you have players saying that, you need to put me with this line. I got to have him as my winger, or he has to be my center, and you're like, now you feel like you have to because you want to build up that chemistry too, and it just really ties your hands on exactly what you can and cannot do. It might be the better thing to play that person with it, but in the same token, when they're friends, real life friends, like they live a couple miles away from each other, what have you, they know each other in real life, and it's good and bad because bad could happen. They could get into a fight and they can't stand each other anymore. Right, and they want to play hockey. They're not going to play hockey in the same team. They're like, nah, fuck that dude. I'm not, So that's also a lesson too, is that getting other dudes. But I tell you, Pittsburgh, the record doesn't reflect the team because overall the team is a good team. And I mean it this way: they show up for practice. they'll show up for warm-ups for the line, like the second line will warm up the first line for game one, right? I mean, they actually take their time and come in an hour early just to warm those guys up. I mean, that's a lot of sacrifice, but they do it. You know what I mean? And they don't bitch about it. They do it. They show up, and I like that about Pittsburgh. You know, and we're starting out with Detroit now too, and I like that. Man, that means everybody's getting involved, right? So you got first line and second line playing against each other. It builds up the chemistry, you know, a little shit talking going on, which is nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? It's good stuff, and I like that, man. I really do. And I think Edmonton can pull it around. I think they are going to pull it around, my personal opinion. Anything we left out in the Pacific, by the way? Or anything you want to add?
Have you looked at the stats back and forth between Pacific and the Central?
I have. And since the stats are a little skewed, and they're going to be up in the team stats should be up and running by tonight or Monday, but at the latest, right? So the player stats we all know player stats are screwed, right? But that's fine. We're getting a new system, like I'm saying, it's going to be installed for the next season or for the tournament coming up. A new database system, and it's going to be a good deal. Oh, we're paying for it too. The last one was free, so this one we're going to have a little more protection on it since we're paying for it. So it's a good idea. But wrapping it up, anything in the Pacific that we left out, or any other player you'd like to give a shout out to?
As far as the Pacific goes,
correct.
Just stop scoring on me, and beat the other teams in your own division because I'm tired of losing. All right, that's all I got to say about the Pacific. You guys are good. You guys are good out there in the West. Your records aren't showing it, but every time I've played against a team out there, it's frustrating. You guys are good.
Thank you, Carney. Wrap up the Pacific Division, Carney. So right now, I'm going to put you under the fire. Give me your predictions in the East and the West. Who am I going to see in the playoffs?
In the East Coast, I've got Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Columbus, the Evil Empire.
Columbus? I'm calling you out, Steve-O. The Evil Empire, the Yankee lovers, the usual suspect, Kaiser, Sose. I'm calling all you guys out. I did it. I'm doing it right now. Go ahead, Willis. Who else you got, man? Tank. You too, Tank.
Scrubbalina. Pandora's over there talking.
Carolina? Okay.
Scrubbalina, yeah. They're a tough team, though.
Okay.
Philly. Philly making a push for the playoffs. And New Jersey. And Detroit rounding out my six.
Hey, little love for Detroit. It hurt. It just hurt a little bit. Just a little bit, but, all right. I'll take that. That's not too shabby. So Tampa Bay, Carolina.
Hey, I'm going to catch heat for not picking my own team. I know I am. But
you might get a wild card. You never know. So you're saying...
So we still got some work to do. Okay. I mean, we're moving in the right direction. Have been since week one.
Okay.
We still have some work to do.
So just to recap for the viewers, Tampa Bay, Carolina, Colorado, Philly, Detroit, and
New Jersey.
New Jersey. All right. Okay. All right, viewers, up to you. Send me your emails at doctorimaximus@gmail.com. You got it. You know the address. Send them in. Tell me what your picks are for the East. Tell me if Carney is on the right track or if he's full of bovine fecal matter. So, give me your West.
For the West, I've got St. Louis.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay.
Winnipeg. Dallas.
Ooh, okay.
Los Angeles. Anaheim. And San Jose.
Show me the way.
And for the teams that you feel you were left out, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think you're missing one. For the West. You got St. Louis, Dallas, the Kings, Ducks, the Sharks, and...
Jets.
That's what I thought. Good call. I can't disagree. I like them. I think they're solid picks, man. Solid picks. I'm going to have you on next week to go over the email responses I get from this and to tell you. And then we'll pick it up on the brackets from there. We got the 6, right? We got 6 definites. We'll talk about brackets next week. I want to thank you for taking your time, Carney, and joining us for the Memorial Day issue for IOHL radio show, Season 5. All to you vets out there, God bless you. Take care, and I will see you next week.